Welcome back. Sorry about the narration getting lost on the previous part, but this is part 14 and I'm using the rad suit. I'll just show you that. There it is, the hazmat suit, to travel in the river because it's quicker and safer. And I'm heading to the east end of town to see Jack Cabot and report back to the railroad on the Lexington job. So meet Deacon at the church, but first, quick talk to the Cabots. As soon as they give me the quest to go way up north, I'll leave it at that. I've got a load of empty bottles ready to fill with water. I haven't decided where I'll do that. I'll have to do it at a place where I can store a lot of the water, because changing that many empty bottles to full is certain to go above my weight limit. But I am taking some rads in this suit. The mass fusion building dead ahead. That will be difficult when you eventually get to it. When I see the railroad again, they're going to let me into their headquarters this time. And that means a load of loot to grab. This part of the water is not so radioactive. None of it is getting through to me. Maybe that's because we're getting closer to the ocean. I'll come up on land now. I'm in the right region. Yeah. My armour. I saw 3 people on the bridge. I'm moving away from there.
I'm here to talk to Jack Cabot.
Oh, it's you. Good. Come on in.
Put the armour back on. Mr. Sentrybot, hello again.
Let's go meet the boss.
Sounds good.
Right, let's go up and see Jack before he comes down.
Jack, the new guy is here.
This bit always reminds me of Wizardry 8 from years and years ago. There's a squirrel,
Clearly
sentient
just
squirrel,
a mixture.
doing experiments, and it blows up in his face too before he'll talk to you.
Pleased to meet you, Jack.
And I am very pleased to meet you. Edward finds it tiresome, but I always like to know personally everyone who works for me. Please, have a seat. How about a drink? Edward, the good bourbon, eh? Please, have a seat.
Going to go quickly through conversations
Before we get
as
down to
usual.
business, I have a question I like to ask all my new employees.
Is this really the time
Don't
for...
interrupt, Edward. The question is this. Do you believe there is other intelligent life in the universe?
The universe is a big place.
Wonderful. But I'm not ancient.
That's really interesting.
I'm glad so much has the struck I've spent.
Jack, can I tell him...
I'm sorry. You're sending him?
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk more. Welcome.
Okay.
I'm ready to get to work.
Good. That's part of the job, by the way. The job I got for you is simple. Jack owns a facility. There's any...
Only about 1 million.
You should start it. We think that...
Right.
Check in with Maria at Parsons. She's in charge of the security. You all set then?
Yep, I'll see you soon with the package.
Good luck.
That's all I'm going to do with that quest right now. So I'll turn that off. Just have the pointer to the Old North Church. Now, during this long load, back to the Silmarillion. This is after Melkor has stolen the Silmarils and a load of other gems from Feanor and killed his father. He's been renamed Morgoth at this point too. Morgoth and Ungoliant drew near to Morgoth's strongholds in the north of Middle-earth, and Ungoliant knew that here he would seek to escape from her. So she stayed him, demanding that he fulfill his promise. "Black heart," she said, "I have done thy bidding, but I hunger still." "What wouldst thou have more?" said Morgoth. "Dost thou desire all the world for thy belly? I did not vow to give thee that. I am its lord." "Not so much," said Ungoliant, "but thou hast a great treasure from Formenos. I will have all that. Yea, with both hands thou shalt give it." Then Morgoth surrendered to her the gems that he bore, one by one and grudgingly, and she devoured them, and their beauty perished from the world. Okay, we're back. And the church is down this street. Don't disturb the ghouls yet. They'll only respawn in that graveyard on the left. Right, the boarded up back end. I've taken out all the ghouls in the church, so I can just run down to the basement.
the new guy patched me up, put me on his shoulder, and blasted his way through the rest of the complex. Synths everywhere.
Carrying you the whole time?
Amazing, right?
That's one word for it. Deacon told me you single-handedly secured Carrington's prototype, disabled a minefield, and wiped out 100 Gen 1s. So is any of that true?
Every word he said was true, and then some.
If you didn't have the prototype, I'd think you're both lying through your teeth.
See? Just like I said, boss.
I was expecting Deacon to grab a full team, including Glory, to secure. But instead,
You'd be insane.
you certainly made. Welcome to the ring.
Glad to be aboard.
It seems so. You're in.
Call me...
Fixer, certainly. You're first, but first, the location of our HQ is one of our most tightly guarded cities.
Right, into their
In
headquarters.
or out, you never can tell when you're being watched.
There's so much to plunder here, I probably won't be able to carry it all at once. Talk to the doc first.
It's our newest agent.
Dr. Carrington. Hey.
Desdemona told me to give you this.
An extraordinary feat to recover this, but that's hardly the point. Without a lick of training in us, it would have been nice if she... Since you're here now, we might as well put you to work.
Pam,
Listen up, everyone.
stop sticking your chest plate in my
Keep the
face.
switchboard on with Deacon. He's a full agent, effective immediately. I'm counting on each of
Tell
you.
me what you need, Doc.
One of our field agents. So headquarters. Paranoidal.
Sounds like an important mission.
It is.
Sure.
The dead drop is it's a common mean. When you make contact, the current sign...
Got it.
Stockton is a prominent businessman at Bunker Hill. Use the escape tunnel in the back.
Solving for theta n when I approaches probability bounds.
Okay, medicine section.
Widgets. Worth a fair amount, too.
Glad you signed on. Means I might get to take the occasional night off.
I suppose you're here for my medical services. Let's see what's wrong with you today.
Use the back entrance. Too much traffic to the
Nice.
church and we'll burn the sign.
I doubt I'll ever pick up the crier later to use that magazine. You have to get Master Locksmith, and there'll always be something else I'd rather get
But you're never
at
alone.
perk time. Right.
Would it kill them to let me
drop
know mission specs
something
before the
that-
dead drop? Just once?
There's a long way to go yet. I can turn 3 dirty water into
Working
1
with
clean
compartmental
right here at the
It's a
stove.
difficult transition for new agents.
Welcome to the
I'm
family.
way
We're
down.
a colorful and arguably...
I've just got to find the stove. I forget where it was.
The name's Drummond Boy.
Oh,
It's
there.
my envious job to keep track of all the dead drops and grab incoming agents and tell them where they're needed. I don't suppose you want to switch places.
Got another one, so I'll grab those 2 to make another set of 3. Getting harder to find something to drop. Need to get all these bottles back to a home
Suppose you're here
base
for my medical services.
where I can store
Let's see
plenty of
what's wrong.
stuff. And at this stage, that means Sanctuary Hills.
For every synth that makes it out,
Right.
there's around
There are two people here I can sell things to get the weight down.
Way too hard. But I got my eyes open. I see.
Hey.
The sensor sweep says you're clean. Hooray!
I'm relieved, actually.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, have you...
Yeah, I've eaten food.
The Institute...
Tom,
You just don't get it.
If true, that...
if he had a...
Okay, okay.
There's battery acid in that
You can't nuke it.
There's no way in hell I'm letting you do that.
Fine. Okay, okay.
That'll really keep me up at night.
It really? Hey, I gotta get...
Hey there.
Hey, I got everything you field agent types need.
Uh-huh. I'll take a look.
I can get some ammo so I can sell more things to him, but pretty soon I'm going to have so much ammo it will cause a weight problem. That'll do. Yep, nothing else there. There's railroad sign on the blackboard there. The equivalent of thief sign. Now these noodle cups relieve an entire rank of thirst, but only half a rank of hunger.
Trust me.
So if you eat 2 of them to cure hunger, you're really wasting water unless you happen to be very thirsty at the time as well. And the Fremen would tell you, do not waste moisture. Okay, just got to get rid of that 5mm. I might pick it up again some other time. Oh, there it is, a miniature ammo case box. Now I need a nuclear material out of that game. Put glow sights on one of my guns. Deliverer, I think. I can't afford to pick up those fusion cells now. Have to wait till next time I'm here. Well, if that's the way in, then the way out is opposite.
Bet you never met
The quick way out. Duct tape. Even that put me overweight. What can I get rid of? Right, just save. Okay, so that cured hydration. Excuse me. Okay, the one-way door, or the Skyrim door as some people call it. So Ungoliant consumed the gems because they had light in them, and she hungers for light. Huger and darker yet grew Ungoliant, but her lust was unsated. With one hand thou givest, she said, with the left only. Open thy right hand. In his right hand Morgoth held close the Silmarillions, and though they had begun to burn him, though they were locked in a crystal casket, he would not open it. Nay, he said, thou hast had thy due, for with my power that I put into thee, thy work was accomplished. I need thee no more. These things thou shalt not have, nor see. I name them unto myself forever. But Ungoliant had grown great, and he less, by the power that had gone out of him. And she rose against him, and her cloud closed about him, and she enmeshed him in clinging thongs to strangle him. Then Morgoth sent forth a terrible cry, which echoed in the valley, so that any who cried aloud in night time afterwards awoke the echoes. Okay. Second one-way door, but we're out. Okay, I think those are just drug sellers. They're not going to attack. I'll just ignore them. it is possible to say the wrong thing if you start talking to them, so just walked on by. Okay, the dead drop for the old man Stockton. Now, to the memorial.
You there, caravan or raider?
I'm here on my own.
Freelance, huh?
Okay, Bunker Hill Memorial. The thing that the giant robot Liberty Prime salutes as he goes past. If you do the Brotherhood ending,
Welcome,
but I won't be, not on this run.
Do you have a Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
You? I was expecting someone of the... You're with our mutual...
That's right.
It's always nice to make new... You've just joined, so maintaining...
A trader always has to move his merchandise sufficiently.
Exactly. My current... I'm supposed to...
Facilitate delivery.
It's scheduled.
Okay. He acts like a character who's soon seen too many noir movies. Now, picking which of these is the easiest. Split between those two at the moment. Or if I go home, I could do this Mary's Locket thing, which is close by to Sanctuary Hills. I can talk to Bobby next time I'm at Good Neighbour. Yeah, I'll turn those off. I could do either returning the favour, or what's not on the list is clearing out Hangmans Alley so that I can use it as my new HQ. Okay, long journey to Sanctuary Hills, which I'll do between this part and the next, so you don't have to watch the same river and then the same roads going by. I mean, I'll start off in the water. Addendum. I thought I'd just tack this onto the end of the real video just to show me clearing up administrative matters, odds and ends. This is just the end of my long process of filling my tons of bottles with water. Remember, I got all the bottles at the brewery. Yeah, drugs. What can I make? Refreshing beverage, my fast healing, and another antibiotics. Good. Now, can I cook? Nope, nothing to cook. Now I can dump off all of the junk. And where I've got a lot of these medical things, I'll leave half of them or more behind. See, I don't want to carry around 66 waters now. 11, that'll do it. Too many radaways. Too many stim packs. Okay, down to 104 out of 135 weight. I'm both tired and hungry and sleepy. I mean, thirsty. Oh, I wanted to heal my radiation that I got from the river at a place where there's plenty of food and water and sleep. Although plenty of food is really not so. Now, that one didn't give me a message. Okay, better but still hungry. I've eaten up all the cram now, and I'm down to the last resorts. Going to have to get some more food. Still, I do have the noodle cups. Right. Let's cure my extreme tiredness. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well rested and now just thirsty. That red capsule symbol right in the bottom right corner shows that I'm susceptible to disease because of taking Radaway. But I've got antibiotics to counter any problem there. I think that's it. So I'm ready to go and get the silver locket from Outpost Olivia. And there's the robot junkyard on the way. It's closer to Red Rocket than here in Sanctuary. I'll just go over and save the game there and make that the end of this part. Yeah, that's the way to go. And drop a save. See you next time.